Hey everyone, day 89 of No Poker. It is Friday. It's Friday, right? Definitely Friday. The Horseshoe opens up on Monday. Sadly, it is basically just slot machines and maybe table games. They're not really giving any information on the table games. Poker is 100% not going to open at the Horseshoe in Hammond. No valet, none of the restaurants are opening. I heard from somebody that there's no cocktail waitresses. It's basically just the slot machines. So, I don't know, seems kind of off, but that's what they're doing. That's what they're going with. So, if anybody cares, that's what's gonna happen on Monday. Let's see what else. Arizona's got some cases up. Texas still has some cases up. North Carolina has some cases up. I'm really hoping those don't regress back into shelter at home since, you know, they opened up and had to go back. It's like getting off of being grounded and then getting re-grounded again. It's like way worse than just being grounded for longer to start. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's not. We'll see how it goes. 1989 top movies. Some good ones. Indiana Jones is back. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That was the one where his dad showed up and they had like the little early part with River Phoenix. And we find out that Indiana was named after the dog. They find the Holy Grail. I mean, what other thing could Indiana Jones find? Sean Connery was his dad. That was pretty awesome. Everybody loves Sean Connery. He was a great addition to that movie. Batman was number 2. The OG Batman. Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger, Jack Nicholson was the Joker. That guy from the HBO specials that I like about history, he was the reporter. Danny DeVito was in that one? I don't think so. Was he?
The Penguin.
Was the Penguin in the first one?
I think so.
I think so too. No, I think it's just the Joker. I think the second one with Michael Keaton was with Danny DeVito as the Penguin. Let me know. I can't remember. No, it was definitely just the Joker in the first one. We'll get there, guys. It was awesome. But Michael Keaton was a great Batman. Even better Beetlejuice. Back to the Future Part 2 was number 3 that year. I remember going to see Back to the Future Part 2 in the building where we now have poker events, or we used to have poker events, at the Foundry. You guys remember the Foundry? That used to be a movie theater, and I remember my mom dropping us off at the neighbor kids to go watch Back to the Future 2, and I was super stoked that there was gonna be a Back to the Future 3, because it was like, to be continued at the end. Was really cool, so I really liked that part. Look Who's Talking. Yeah, that was good. I don't know about that. It was okay.
I love that movie.
I mean, I watch it if it's on, but it was all right. John Travolta's in it. John Travolta's cool. Dead Poet Society, sad, but a great movie that every kid watches in high school. Lethal Weapon 2. I like Lethal Weapon. One of my favorite series, trilogies, quadrologies. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is up there. Ghostbusters 2, not as good as the first one, but still pretty damn good. I like the Twinkie references. Little Mermaid, I think this is one of the first times we've seen a animated movie in the top 10. And then Born on the 4th of July with Tom Cruise, which I think I watched once with my dad, but I don't really remember that one. Remember, it was kind of sad. Born on the 4th of July. Other good ones, there's a ton of good ones in 1989. The 80s really rounded it out in 1989 with these. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. They've got a new one coming out this summer as well. Do the Right Thing was out in 89. Roadhouse made Patrick Swayze kind of a badass. Fred Dawn didn't do it. Roadhouse definitely did it. Dead Poet Society, I already mentioned that one. Say Anything with John Cusack, I like that movie. Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck might be my favorite movie of all time. If I had to choose one 80s movie,
It's my favorite.
Uncle Buck might be it. I don't know. It's pretty close. Uncle Buck's definitely a top 5 of all time. The Abyss. You guys remember that one with Ed Harris and Sigourney Weaver, and they were like in the underground, like super deep, like a aquatic lab, like on the bottom of the ocean. That was cool. I watched it all the time. I remember playing like Abyss outside in the backyard with my brother. 2 good baseball movies came out in 1989. Major League and Field of Dreams. I don't know which one is better. Major League or Field of Dreams, which baseball movie is better? The Burbs. The Burbs came out in 1989. Tom Hanks, awesome movie. Weekend at Bernie's. What a great idea. Drag a dead body around, have a party at his house, and make a movie about it. Lean on Me came out. Parenthood. The Wizard. You guys remember The Wizard? I remember watching The Wizard, and I was like, I should totally run away from home and try to play video games professionally. Now kids actually do that. Now you can actually play video games professionally. It's crazy. Little Monsters. Another Fred Savage. What's his name? Fred Savage? You're not helping me, and people are waiting for the answer. Fred Savage is the one from the Wonder Years. He was in The Wizard and Little Monsters with Howie Mandel. That was when Howie Mandel would actually touch people. Tango and Cash, another great Sylvester Stallone movie. Kurt Russell, you can't do wrong with that pair. War of the Roses is always a movie that I liked. That was always super fun. And Turner and Hooch, that is the one with Tom Hanks and the big ugly Mastiff. Not that he's ugly, he was just a big slobbery dog. I'm not a big fan of slobbery dogs. I like regular sized non-slobbery dogs. That'd be good. 1989, that wraps up the 80s movies. Tomorrow will be day 90. Don't know what we're gonna do for the 90s, but maybe we'll do something. It's kind of like those pop-up videos, or like those like in the 80s when they do like a series and then they have it about it. And that's what we've done for 1980 was top movies. Maybe we'll do top books in no, we can't do top books. Maybe bands?
Television shows.
Television shows? We'll figure something out. We might mix it up a little bit here for the 90s. But thank you, as always, for watching. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Not all at the same time because your computer may or may not crash. Other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Day 89.